Episode 4 opens with Wu Suowei sitting cross-legged on the floor in his back room, surrounded by towering stacks of books. He's flipping through pages, trying to look all intellectual and disciplined when Dr. Zhang's voice echoes in his head. Our ever-wise, ever-caring therapist/love master. Dr. Zhang reminds him not to judge Qi Cheng by his playboy antics alone, but to remember the man actually has brains. Apparently, Dr. Zhang has been doing background checks again, this time revealing that Qi Cheng graduated from a prestigious university. Wu Suowei might not have the family name or elite pedigree, but hey, he's been training his intellect like it's an Olympic sport. Then, ding, a text arrives. It's from Qi Cheng. Cut to our favorite playboy lounging in bed, one leg draped dramatically over the blanket, perfectly positioned to say, "I woke up like this." The lighting? Dim and sinful. The vibe? Straight out of a Calvin Klein ad. He asks Wu Suowei what he's doing, and our boy replies, "Studying." To sell it, he even flips some pages. For the book reading sound effect. Oscar-worthy. Naturally, Wu Suowei asks what Qi Cheng is doing. And let's just say the reply involves a very expressive animated emoji that has something to do with an eggplant. Yeah, that emoji. You can practically hear the censorship alarm blaring. As expected, Wu Suowei reacts like someone just showed him a horror movie. He recoils, gasps, and acts personally victimized by the concept of human desire. Don't get me wrong, I get it's part of his charm, but at this point, the man's allergic to sexual tension. The overreactions are starting to feel like reruns. Meanwhile, Qi Cheng stays bold and unbothered, firing back with, "I want to sleep with you." Direct, honest, no sugarcoating. And yet, Wu Suowei's response? More shock, more disgust. I'm about ready to throw in the towel on this guy. Like, sir, do you want revenge or not? Finally, he hurls his phone aside like it's possessed, grabs a book, possibly the Bible for dramatic effect, and cries out, "God, please strike down this pervert." Guys, I didn't laugh. Not because it wasn't funny, but because I'm tired. I could swear Dr. Jiang already delivered a whole sermon called How to Seduce Your Enemy Fast. Was Wu Suowei not in the room for that one? The next day, who should waltz into the clinic but none other than Mr. Tall, Dark, and probably Trouble himself? Qi Cheng. The man is dressed head to toe in sexy, sinister black, radiating main character energy and dangerous charm. He strolls in like he owns the place, and honestly, he probably could. Saunters over to Wu Suowei, who, surprise, has his nose buried in a book again, and says his car is outside so they can go somewhere. Smooth, direct. And what does Wu Suowei do? He mumbles, "Busy," doesn't look up, and goes right back to pretending like he's filming a commercial for books. They're better than people. Sir, you have a gorgeous man in designer black standing 3 feet away offering you a getaway, and you're choosing a book? Dude, really? Qi Cheng gives him one amused smirk. That, "You're cute, but I'll play the long game" look, and retreats to his car like, "Fine, nerd, have it your way." Cut to Wu Suowei sitting in the passenger seat of a sleek black Mercedes. That's right, our boy caved. And would you believe it? He still has his book open as Qi Cheng drives. You can practically see the thought bubble over Qi Cheng's head. This man thinks he's immune to me. Adorable. Wu Suowei quotes something pseudo-deep from his book, and Qi Cheng just smiles. That smug, sexy, "I'm letting you talk because you're cute when you pretend to be intellectual" smile. Destination? A tea house. And that's when it hits me. Oh my God. Is this a date? Because wasn't it Qi Cheng who literally said, "I do bed, not dates"? Excuse me, sir, but you're breaking your own Playboy manifesto, and I'm here for it. Meanwhile, Wu Suowei is painfully stuck in the land of delusional denial, flipping pages like he's allergic to romance. But this scene, this is character development. Qi Cheng is expanding. He's showing patience, class, and maybe even feelings. And honestly, I'm living for it. I trust these writers, even if my patience is wearing thinner than Wu Suowei's resistance. So they sit down for tea, calm, elegant, romantic setup. And what does Wu Suowei do? Keeps his face glued to that damn book like it's a security blanket. Sir, this is not a cram session. It's a date. Look up. Make eye contact. Something. He then decides to impress Chi Cheng with some philosophical nonsense that Chi Cheng could not possibly care less about. Chi Cheng, being the effortlessly chill king he is, lets him ramble for a bit before chuckling and flipping the game. He basically says, "Yeah, I don't care about that BS," in the politest way possible. And I'm just sitting here like, by a clue. Last night, Chi Cheng was under the covers, sending you eggplant emojis and confessing he wanted to sleep with you. And your follow-up act is quoting Aristotle over tea. Sir, read the room, not the book. Let's not forget Dr. Zhang's TED Talk from a few nights ago. Men, they want what they want. The professor literally gave you a syllabus on Chi Cheng's intentions, and you're still out here pretending you don't understand the assignment. But deep breath. I'll give credit where it's due. This moment also shows Chi Cheng's surprising patience and real affection for Wu Suowei. He's trying, genuinely. So I'll let Wu Suowei have this brief grace period of cluelessness, because growth takes time. Wu Suowei lets out a dramatic sigh. You know, the kind that says, "I'm complicated and emotionally unavailable." Then he asks Chi Cheng what he's doing tonight. Chi Cheng casually replies that he can't meet tonight, but any other night is fine. Now, any normal person would hear that and think, cool, he's busy, but not our boy Wu Suowei. Oh no. In his head, this instantly translates to, he must be taking skinny mean girl to meet his parents. The man has zero chill and a PhD in jumping to conclusions. He decides he must intervene and keep the lovebirds apart, as he's been doing quite successfully. Thank you very much. I have to laugh, because the last thing Chi Cheng and Skinny Mean Girl are is lovebirds. Chi Cheng treats her like she's the walking plague. Like if she breathes too close, he'll need a hazmat suit and 3 vaccines. There is zero connection, zero interest. Meanwhile, Skinny Mean Girl's only requirements are a fat bank account and a fancy family name to boost her social ranking. Romance? Please. So, what's Wei Suowei's grand sabotage plan? 2 concert tickets. Yup. He whips them out like it's a spy mission and invites Chi Cheng along. And guess what? Chi Cheng, ever the smooth operator, drops his plans without hesitation and says yes. Cut to the concert. A cultured event with a solo pianist playing the kind of music that makes you question your life choices. Wu Suowei sits there pretending this was all part of his brilliant intellectual master plan. Chi Cheng, meanwhile, looks like he'd rather be playing a completely different instrument, namely Wu Suowei. And then Wu Suowei falls asleep, dead asleep. During the highbrow piano performance he himself orchestrated, Chi Cheng just sits there, watching him with that soft, amused expression like, "You're ridiculous, and I think I like it." You can almost see the confusion in his eyes. The playboy who came to conquer is slowly catching feelings, and he doesn't even know how it happened. After the concert, the two take a moonlit stroll and stop for ice cream. The tension drops, replaced by a surprisingly wholesome vibe. Chi Cheng, being the sly dog he is, says he wants a taste of Wu Suowei's ice cream. Wu Suowei, logical to a fault, looks at his cone like, "You have your own, bro." Then, plot twist. When Wu Suowei leans in to offer his ice cream, Chi Cheng leans in and kisses him, right on the lips where the last bit of ice cream remained. It's cute. It's clever. It's one of those moments that makes you squeal and clutch your couch pillow. And shockingly, Wu Suowei doesn't go full gay panic this time. He manages to stay calm, well, relatively, reminding himself of the plan. Growth. Character development? Somebody alert Dr. Jiang. Chi-chung walks him back to the clinic like a perfect gentleman. And I swear, the writing gods finally smiled upon us because what happens next is a total gift. Thank you, Revenged Love Creative Team. As Woo Suowei approaches the glass door, he trips, and Chi-cheng catches him in the smoothest move of the series. The timing, the closeness, the accidental embrace, it's pure drama magic. Then, oh my god, we get the scene. Woo Suowei enters his room alone, or so he thinks, and suddenly, two hands slide around his waist. The camera work? Flawless. The lighting? Sensual. The sound of that belt buckle? Cinematic perfection. For about 2 seconds, it's the hottest shot of the entire show. And then, reality hits. Woo Suowei panics and pushes Chi-cheng away. Rightfully so, because Chi-cheng's move, while sexy, crosses a line. The mood crashes, and I'm left torn between that was hot and, sir, that was not okay. Still, the scene marks a shift for both of them. Chi-cheng's bravado cracks, Woo Suowei's emotional armor wobbles, and for the first time, we see the real vulnerability beneath all that teasing and resistance. And can I just say, hallelujah, the plot finally remembered it has emotional depth. Also, side note, halfway through the episode and still no snakes, no Xiao Kubao cameo. I'm not complaining, just pleasantly surprised we got a full stretch of drama without our scaly sidekicks stealing the scene. Progress, people. But leave it to Chi-cheng to bring a little comedy into chaos. He looks at Woo Suowei, all faux innocent, and says he wasn't being disrespectful. Oh no. He just wanted to see which pair of underwear Woo Suowei was wearing from the many he bought him. I mean, sir, that's not an explanation. That's a felony with a punchline. It's total BS, but Chi-cheng delivers it so smoothly, I almost buy it. Almost. The man could sell sand in a desert. Apparently, he also believes that everything he gives Woo Suowei automatically belongs to him. And by extension, so does Woo Suowei. So, if our boy is wearing anything Chi-chung purchased, congratulations, he's now property. It's messed up, like lightly toxic with a side of charm. I chuckle nervously, but also cringe, because let's be real, this might be foreshadowing. The possessive boyfriend energy is strong with this one. Then Chi-cheng casually asks Woo Suowei to make another sugar figurine for his girlfriend. Cue collective eye roll. Woo Suowei knows exactly who it's for, skinny mean girl, but he still agrees, probably because Chi-cheng is being unusually kind, and it catches him off guard. While Wei Suowei is getting ready to make another sugar figurine, he turns around and sees Chi-cheng rummaging through the clinic's medical supplies like he owns stock in Band-Aids. I mean, dude, entitled lately? But wait, what am I saying? This is Chi-cheng, a man whose vocabulary does not include the word boundaries. He practically shoves Wei Suowei into a chair. I'll tell you what word is in his dictionary: aggression. And do I complain? Nope. I let it slide because the moment is hot and special, and I just know my friends in the writing room are leading me somewhere delicious. There's going to be a payoff. Well, I hope. And then, the ointment scene. Or should I say the big payoff? Oh, my God. Cue the music. Never in the history of skincare has topical application looked this hot. Forget the 2-second belt buckle tease. This was the moment. Their eyes lock, time slows, and I swear even the camera starts blushing. You can practically hear the soundtrack whisper, "Something's changing." I don't know about you, but when Chi-cheng did that soft little lip pucker and blew on Wei Suowei's wound, my temperature shot up. Embarrassingly so, like someone get me a fan and a priest. I'm lingering on this moment because this is our first visible crack. Tiny, but there, in Wei Suowei's ironclad, I'm totally straight. Don't look at me, resolve. And damn if he isn't powerless against it. The team nailed the intimacy with those tiny details. Wei Suowei dropping the sugar figurine the second Chi-cheng's breath hits his skin, And did you see that subtle relaxation of Wei's left hand? And let me just point out, the left hand is important here because, hello, that's the ring finger side. We're basically getting a foreshadowed proposal through body language. It's giving Pride and Prejudice energy. Like when Mr. Darcy did that subtle left-hand flex after helping Elizabeth into the carriage. Same vibe here, except instead of Regency England, we've got aggressive medical flirting. Anyway, I digress. Wei Suwei is so flustered by the sudden niceness that he blurts out, "Why are you being so nice?" And Chi Cheng, with that golden smirk, replies, "Why do you think?" Cue me screaming, throwing popcorn, and replaying that line 12 times. Pure gold. Wu Suowei looks shaken, in the best way, like his brain is buffering between "he's my target" and "he might be my future." It's glorious confusion, and I'm here for every frame. Then Chi Cheng drops a strange comment. He calls Wu Suowei a homewrecker. Excuse me, what now? I get the joke. He's teasing that Wu Suowei is coming between him and his so-called girlfriend. But sir, weren't you the one playing eggplant games while texting and plotting seduction while still technically taken? Let's not throw shade from the glass penthouse, It's classic Chi Cheng. 80% flirt, 20% emotional chaos, 100% premium grade fuckboy. But here's the kicker. For all his arrogance, there's something changing underneath. Before Chi Cheng leaves, Wu Suowei calls him back and hands him a delicate rose-shaped sugar figurine. It's his way of saying thank you. Awkward, heartfelt, and ridiculously sweet. My heart actually did a little flutter. And the next shot? Perfection. Chi Cheng at home, placing that rose figurine beside the first one, the snake-shaped candy from earlier, both displayed carefully, like treasured keepsakes. It's subtle but powerful. The man who once collected conquests now collects moments. Wu Suowei has touched him in a way that's clearly new, and maybe even terrifying, for Chi Cheng. And me? I'm just sitting here whispering, "Don't screw this up, boys." Later that night, Wu Suowei is lying wide awake, tucked into the ridiculously comfy bedding courtesy of one Chi Cheng trademark. Probably 1,000 thread count sheets, because you know Chi Cheng doesn't do basic cotton. Wu's tossing and turning like he's reenacting a sleep study, clearly haunted by the evening's events. He thinks back on those surprisingly tender moments with Chi Cheng. The gentleness, the warmth, the scenes where we all collectively went, "Aw." For a fleeting second, he actually feels something. Then, boom, panic. He snaps out of it faster than a cat caught doing something cute. Suddenly, he's lecturing himself on remembering his purpose. He's just as bad as Wang Douche. He stole his girlfriend and messed up his life. Unfortunately, he's wrong, but if he was right, we wouldn't have a story here. Chi Cheng practically delivered himself with free shipping. But sure, go on hating him. He has to convince himself that Chi Cheng is no good, that all kindness is manipulation, and that he must double down on his revenge plot, because nothing says emotional stability like repressing affection and calling it strategy. Enter Dr. Zhang, once again saving this show from emotional gridlock. He casually asks what time Chi Cheng left last night. Wu Suowei, all innocent, replies, "Around 9. Dr. Zhang's eyebrows shoot up like, "Only 9? Because clearly he expected something spicier. And then Wu gives that signature deer-in-headlights look. Pure confusion, blinking like he's never heard of attraction before. I swear, this man could win an award for most clueless romantic lead. So Dr. Jiang, God bless his bluntness, lays down the gospel truth. He tells Wu Suwei that the ice cream incident was the perfect chance to close the deal. Wu Suwei's face goes blank, so the good doctor spells it out. You should have licked the ice cream off his mouth. And here we go again. Wu Suwei recoils in disgust, like Dr. Zhang just suggested cannibalism. Bro, it's ice cream. It's romantic tension. That's the point. Honestly, at this stage, I think Dr. Zhang deserves hazard pay. but he doesn't give up. He warns Wei, if you don't make a move soon, Chi Cheng will be on to his next lover, and Skinny Mean Girl will already have scammed another man. Preach, doctor. Someone had to say it. Cut to Chi Cheng at the club, because of course, where else would he be? He's sitting alone, bathed in neon, looking like the dictionary definition of brooding sexy chaos. Without hesitation, he calls Wu Suowei. No small talk, no filler, just straight to the point. I want to sleep with you. Classic Chi Cheng, direct, unapologetic, blunt enough to make your grandmother drop her teacup. Wu Suowei is visibly shaken, clutching his phone like it just proposed to him. But then, miracle of miracles, he remembers Dr. Jiang's advice about giving positive feedback. So, with the emotional grace of a man walking on hot coals, he stammers out, "Me, too." Chi Cheng freezes, eyes wide, like someone just told him he won the emotional lottery. "What?" he says, needing confirmation. And Wu, bless his anxious little heart, stutters, but finally manages a full, coherent sentence. "I want to sleep with you too." And I swear, that grin on Chi Cheng's face, the biggest, most genuine, heart-melting smile in the entire series. Our stone-cold playboy just turned into a love-struck puppy. Meanwhile, Wu Suowei is left sitting there, dazed, muttering, "What in the K-drama hell just happened?" Buddy, I'll tell you what happened. Character development. You finally stopped sabotaging your own life and joined the plot. Welcome to the romance way. You're officially in. The next morning, Wu Suowei's sitting in the clinic looking like a man who made a life-altering decision and instantly regretted it. You can practically see the "what have I done" written across his face. He tells Dr. Jiang about his late-night confession, and the good doctor, bless his messy heart, absolutely loses it. He's laughing so hard he might need his own medical checkup. Meanwhile, Wu Suowei sits there looking like a deflated balloon. The man just confessed to wanting to sleep with Chi Cheng and is now experiencing a full-on emotional hangover. I mean, the regret is radiating off him in 4K. And just when you think the awkward energy in the room has reached critical mass, boom, in walks Guo Chengyu. Cool, casual, and clearly about to stir the pot. He asks Dr. Jiang, "What's so funny?" But before Jiang can answer, the door swings open again, and in strolls Chi Cheng. The tension? Palpable. The vibe? Pure chaos. Both men lock eyes like they've just spotted their arch nemesis in a dating app. They turn toward each other and, in perfect unison, ask, "Why are you here?" Perfection. Pure sitcom energy. You could not script that better. Dr. Jiang and Wu Suowei exchange looks like, wait, hold on, how do these two know each other? The room is serving confusion, tension, and a dash of impending drama. Guo Chengyu breaks the silence first, claiming he hurt his arm. Cute excuse, except Chi Cheng's not buying it. Ever the sly fox, he points out that Chengyu doesn't live or work anywhere near the clinic. Translation? You're not slick, bro. And then, in true Chi Cheng fashion, he drops a bomb. He points straight at Wu Suowei and asks, "Do you like him?" You could hear a pin drop. Before anyone can blink, Guo Chengyu shoots back with a smirk, points at Dr. Jiang, and says, "I like him." I actually screamed. Ladies and gentlemen, we just got a new power dynamic unlocked. Both Wu Suowei and Dr. Jiang are left there, mouths open, looking like they just saw a plot twist walk into the room. Because they did. This, right here, feels like the start of something new, especially for Dr. Jiang, who up until now has been the all-knowing therapist/romance coach. But now, the man's about to get his own love subplot, and I'm not mad about it. Outside, Chi Cheng pulls Chengyu aside for a little friendly chat. He asks how he got injured, and Chengyu says it happened in the cafeteria of Chi Corporation. Chi Cheng gives him that look. You know, the one that says, "What no good have you been up to?" Before things can escalate, Chi Cheng's phone rings. It's minion number 1. The snake hotline is back in business. And just like that, Chi Cheng's off, following his true calling. Reptiles over relationships. I can't even be mad. We made it through more than half an episode without a single snake mention, and now they've slithered back into the plot. Progress was nice while it lasted. As Chi Cheng exits, Cheng Yu mutters something along the lines of, "Typical Chi Cheng, more concerned about snakes than people." Accurate, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's some backstory there which we'll get in future episodes. Then he whips out his phone and tells his sidekick to investigate Wu Suowei. Oh boy, this is about to get messy. Back inside, Dr. Jiang, ever the opportunist, tells Wu Suowei this is the perfect chance to gather intel on Chi Cheng through Guo Chengyu. Wu Suowei lights up like a kid on Christmas morning. Pure excitement. He immediately hides behind the exam curtain like a wannabe spy, ready to eavesdrop. And I'm sitting there thinking, Wu Suowei, you're in a revenge plan and a snake mystery, and you still think you're in control? Bless your delusional little heart. Guo Chengyu returns to the clinic, where Dr. Zhang tends to his injured arm. And friends, this is where I officially declare a turning point for our beloved SAS Master. The same man who once distributed dating advice like Halloween candy is suddenly nervous, flustered, practically short-circuiting. He's fumbling through questions, voice cracking, hands slightly trembling. And I'm sitting there like, "Sir, are you okay? Blink twice if you've caught feelings." Behind the exam curtain, poor Wu Suowei is dying a slow, silent death. He's desperate for intel, peeking through the fabric like a frustrated stage mom watching her kid bomb an audition. But nope, Dr. Zhang can't get a single piece of useful information. He's too busy trying to form coherent sentences in the presence of his new crush. And honestly, I can't blame him. Guo Chengyu confessed directly and publicly that he likes him. No smooth lines, no winks, no "let's grab a drink sometime" energy. Just flat-out honesty. In front of witnesses, it's the kind of confident confession that short-circuits even the sassiest of doctors. So yeah, I think Dr. Zhang's been hit. Hard. I just hope this isn't the last we see of him, because the man's comic timing and emotional chaos are golden. We need him. Preferably less flustered, but still fabulous. Cut to Chi Cheng and Minion number 1. Apparently, their epic snake hunting expedition has yielded, drumroll please, 1 snake, 1 freaking snake, out of however many dozens are still missing. Give me a break. But hey, progress is progress, and our loyal minion deserves some credit. The man's been crawling through warehouses and truck beds for days and still manages to show up with updates like a loyal golden retriever. If Chi Cheng ever opens a company called Reptile Recovery Inc., this guy's the employee of the month. And guess what? That 1 snake turns out to be a clue. Because of course it does. The plot thickens, and Chi Cheng, the ever-calculating king, finally realizes that Guo Chengyu might be involved. Drama incoming. Next scene. 5-star fabulous. Chi Cheng strolls back into the clinic, all charm and swagger. Dr. Jiang greets him with an ultra-friendly smile. Suspiciously friendly, because our doctor is now on a secret intel mission for Team Wu Suowei. Meanwhile, Chi Cheng can sense something's up. He eyes the doctor like, "Why are you smiling like you're about to upsell me vitamins?" Chi Cheng casually asks if Wu Suowei lives here, clearly collecting some intel of his own. The soundtrack shifts to this cute, playful tune that basically screams, "Spy games." Then comes the moment. Chi Cheng enters the back room, aka a Wu Suowei's book, fort/bedroom/emotional denial chamber. Wu Suowei dozing off, head resting on a pile of books like a tragic literature major. Chi Cheng pauses, watches him for a second, and his whole demeanor softens. Gone is the smirking playboy. In his place is a man quietly, helplessly smitten. He reaches out and gently strokes Wu's hair. Cue the soft music. Cue my heart doing gymnastics. That smile, that tender, almost shy smile, nearly finished me off. The scene starts with Chi Cheng picks up a paper Wu Suowei's been working on, glances at it, and smiles, all soft and smug at the same time. Now, I don't read Chinese, so I have no idea what's on that page. Grocery list? Love poem? Revenge manifesto? Who knows? But judging from Chi Cheng's face, whatever it is, he approves. Probably because it has his name on it in little hearts. Then Wu Suowei wakes up, and he's sassy as hell. He snatches that paper right out of Chi Cheng's hand like, "Excuse me, sir, boundaries." The energy? 10 out of 10. I love that he's finally standing up to the walking temptation in black silk. But of course, Chi Cheng can't let him win a round. He smoothly reminds him of their little late-night confession. You know, the "I wanna sleep with you" bombshell. Cue Wu Suowei's full-body cringe. He's instantly searching for an escape route that doesn't exist. You can almost see the hamster wheel spinning behind his eyes. Cornered, he blurts out that he's liked Chi Cheng since the beginning, while internally flashing back to his revenge plan and realizing he's emotionally doomed. Then comes the kicker. Wu admits he's never kissed a man before. Chi Cheng, ever the clever devil, fires back, "If you've never kissed a man, how do you know you like men?" Touché, Wu Suowei freezes, clearly buffering, and finally manages, "I only know I like you." And boom, there it is, emotional checkmate. Without missing a beat, alpha mode Chi Cheng flips him around and plants one right on his lips. A full, hard, unapologetic kiss. The first real one of the series. It happens faster than my streaming app could buffer, but I'll take it. And the best part? Wu Suowei doesn't shove him away. He's stunned, sure, probably questioning all his life choices. But there's something in his eyes that says, okay, maybe this isn't so bad. Progress, people. Glorious, messy progress. Here's where we get some prime comic relief. The next morning, Dr. Zhang walks in all bright-eyed and professional, asks Wu Suowei why he's still in bed, and our boy, in the most pitifully dramatic tone ever, full tragic Shakespeare energy. The man sounds like he's auditioning for a historical death scene. Naturally, Dr. Jiang panics. He thinks something terrible happened. Wu Suowei's whining, sniffling, and groaning like an abandoned puppy, and Dr. Jiang's brain immediately jumps to the worst-case scenario. Chi Cheng took advantage of him. So he blurts out, and I quote, "Did you bleed?" "Sir, what?" Wu Suowei, with absolutely perfect comedic timing, blinks and says, "Bleed? Can kissing cause bleeding?" I had to pause the episode. Comedy Central. He explains that Chi Cheng forced a kiss on him. Tragic, scandalous, dramatic. And Dr. Zhang looks at him like, This is what we're crying about? He's had it. He scolds Wu Suowei, says he has no sympathy for him, and storms out like the disappointed gay life coach we all need. As he's leaving, Wu Suowei calls after him, "Master, please comfort me." And I swear, I felt that in my soul. Later, Dr. Jiang proves he's not completely heartless and returns, worried that Wu might actually be sick. He checks on him and declares, with all the dry logic in the world, "Maybe you should stop." And honestly, thank you, doctor. Finally, someone said it. Of course, we know that's not going to happen, because then we'd have no show. But in theory, he's right. If this revenge mission is making you miserable, maybe consider a new hobby. But Wu Suowei bounces up like he's in a motivational poster. He proudly declares that in his dictionary, there's no such thing as giving up halfway. I don't know whose dictionary he's using, but okay, dude. He grabs his bag and announces he's going away for a few days. No medicine, no plan, just pure willpower and bad decisions. Before leaving, he tells Dr. Jiang not to tell Chi Cheng where he's gone. Sure, because nothing says revenge mastermind like ghosting your target mid-drama. Cut to Chi Cheng in his office, looking criminally handsome and deeply broody. The man's scrolling through his phone, clearly missing Wu Suowei, but too prideful to admit it. So what does he do? He shows up at the clinic. Dr. Jiang tells him Wu's not there. Any normal person would leave it at that. But Qi Cheng, being the alpha brute that he is, marches straight to the back anyway. Moments later, he re-emerges carrying Wu Suowei's sugar figurine cart. Yes, he steals the man's cart. Sir, please. This isn't a flex. It's a sugar-coated temper tantrum. Before leaving, he delivers a line dripping with wounded pride. Tell Wu Suowei that if he wants it, he can come and get it. Tragic, petty, deliciously dramatic. Final scene. Qi Cheng struts into the clinic like he owns the building, the street, and possibly the entire zip code. My first thought? Oh, look. It's the man who stole the candy cart and somehow made grand theft look sexy. But wait a minute. This is actually a flashback to the previous scene where Qi Cheng walks past Dr. Jiang acting like the laws of basic human courtesy don't apply to him. The same scene where Dr. Jiang just lets him pass without even the tiniest protest. You know, not even a half-hearted, you can't just go back there while fully knowing this 6-foot menace is going back there anyway. Here's how we know it's a callback. We finally see what Wu Suowei was up to before Qi Cheng entered, and it definitely wasn't sleeping on a stack of books. The second he hears Qi Cheng coming, he pretends to be asleep like a stressed college student fighting for his life during finals week. Except now the entire moment feels different because this little gremlin orchestrated the whole thing. Oh snap, Wu Suowei has officially leveled up. And I'm not even mad, because what we got was a genuinely lovely, intimate scene that advanced the plot. Meanwhile, Qi Cheng is absolutely doomed, because Wu's no longer just reacting to Qi Cheng's obsession anymore. Oh no, he's learning how to weaponize it. He's setting traps now, emotional traps, pretty boy bait traps, and Qi Cheng keeps walking directly into them in $1,000 suits. God help this man. Honestly, nobody else can. And the screen fades to black. And just like that, the episode closes, not with snakes, not with revenge, but with a single gentle touch that says everything we've been waiting to see. The players caught feelings. Before I jump into what I loved and rolled my eyes at in this episode, a quick word from our sponsor. My debut M/M romance novella, The Unintended Escort, is officially available on Amazon. If you love BL stories with emotional tension, slow burn attraction, humor, luxury settings, and two characters who absolutely did not plan to fall for each other, this is for you. It starts with a mistaken identity and one unexpected weekend that changes everything. And yes, the heat level is definitely not for the shy. Now, let's talk about this wild ride of an episode. Okay, let's talk about episode 4. Because finally, we're getting the emotional payoff this chaotic snake-filled series has been teasing since episode 2. From the start, we've seen a subtle but undeniable shift in Qi Cheng. By the end of this episode, unless you're blind, emotionally unavailable, or watching on 2 times speed, you saw it. The man is falling for Wu Suowei. Slowly, softly, tragic hero style. And honestly, I'm scared for him. Yes, I know. He's a ruthless gangster who runs an underground snake fighting ring and probably files his taxes under intimidation. But still, the man has feelings now, and that's dangerous. Especially since he's not the one coming in with the revenge plot and trust issues. That's Wu Suowei's department. So, yeah, I'm worried my favorite cold-hearted criminal might end up the emotionally wounded party here. Also, can we talk about how much I like this dude? Like, irrationally so. He's manipulative, brooding, and objectively problematic. But when he gets all gentle, I melt faster than Wu Suowei's ice cream. This episode gave me exactly what I've been craving since episode 3. The slow, glorious cracking of Wu Suowei's heart. The man's out here catching feelings for the guy he thinks he hates. Classic rom-com nonsense. And I'm eating it up. It's the oldest BL recipe in the book. Misunderstanding equals fake hate equals inconvenient attraction equals full emotional meltdown. Now, let's talk moments. That date. Yes, I said it, date after the ice cream incident was perfection. The walk home, the stolen kiss, the slow-mo glass door rescue. I was clutching my blanket like it was my emotional support plushie. The way Chi Cheng caught him, then carefully checked his head. Tender, cinematic, swoon. And the camera work? Slow motion, soft lighting, romantic soundtrack gently whispering, fall in love already. My stomach actually fluttered. Real butterflies, people. The writers, the actors, the director, the music team. Everyone earned their paycheck in that scene. Did you catch how Wu Suowei dropped the sugar figurine and how his hand went completely limp when Chi Cheng touched him? That was art, symbolism, cinematic excellence, perfection. And then, oh my God, the kiss. Yes, it was sudden. Yes, it was a little aggressive, but there was tenderness under that dominance. Wu Suowei resisted, sure, but not much. You could see the shock, the confusion, the undeniable spark of, wait, I might like this. It was fast. It was messy. It was everything. Our cold gangster's walls are crumbling. Our revenge boy's heart is betraying him. And I, your humble reviewer, am emotionally compromised. My thoughts on the aftermath, aka the morning after meltdown and other delicious drama. The next morning, Wu Suowei decides he wants to die. And honestly, it's the cutest meltdown I've ever seen. The man's lying there like a tragic Victorian heroine, mourning her innocence and overanalyzing her first kiss. Dramatic? Absolutely. But also, kind of understandable. His entire brain is in crisis mode. He's supposed to hate Chi Cheng, sworn enemy, target of revenge, general menace to society. And yet, that kiss did things. Big, confusing, my enemy might be hot things. So of course, his brain short-circuits. He rejects it with all the passion of a man trying to reboot his moral compass. Meanwhile, Chi Cheng continues to prove he's a walking contradiction. All gangster grit on the outside, total marshmallow on the inside. Every episode, we get more of those soft, quiet moments where you can see through the armor. Sure, he's got that alpha boss thing going on. The man could probably make a cactus swoon. But with Wu Suowei, he's different, vulnerable even. And let's be real, Chi Cheng is not exactly a man used to hearing no. He usually gets what he wants, whether that's a business deal or someone's pants. But Wu Suowei, he's the one opponent Chi Cheng can't predict, and it's scrambling him in the most beautifully chaotic way. I'm so here for it. Give me more of confused, lovesick Chi Cheng any day. Now, shifting gears to our side couple, Dr. Jiang and Guo Chengyu. Oh, this duo is heating up fast. Chengyu literally declared in front of witnesses that Dr. Jiang is his man. I screamed, subtlety? Never heard of her. And then we got that clinic scene. Dr. Jiang changing Chengyu's bandages while blushing like a schoolboy on Valentine's Day. My guy, he had lots to say for 3 episodes about other people's love lives. But now that someone's aiming that energy at you, you can't even hold a cotton swab steady? Adorable. To be fair, he's got 2 possible problems. 1, he's supposed to be extracting intel from Chengyu for Wu Suowei's revenge mission. And 2, he's catching feelings. I'd say it's about 80% option 2 and 20% denial. Either way, I'm living for it. Everyone's spying, scheming, and also secretly swooning. The drama buffet is stacked. Now, for the comedic highlight of the century, that clinic scene where Chi Cheng and Guo Chengyu size each other up like rival alphas while Dr. Jiang and Wu Suowei huddle in the background trying to figure out how the hell these two even know each other. The awkwardness was top-tier entertainment. It was like watching a live-action meme. And then, of course, we circle back to our man of the hour. Dr. Jiang, MVP of the episode. The honesty, the sass, the zero tolerance for nonsense. He's the glue holding this chaos together. His friendship with Wu Suowei is everything. That scene where Wu Suowei's crying on his metaphorical deathbed about the kiss heard around the clinic, hysterically funny. But then Dr. Jiang hits him, and us, with a dose of real talk. Maybe it's time to stop. Simple, brutal, honest, and honestly, kind of refreshing. It's the grounding moment this drama needs. The rare flash of sanity amid the snake fights, revenge plans, and emotional breakdowns. That's why I keep coming back. The show gives you chaos and comedy, but it also sneaks in those moments of truth that hit way too close to home. What drove me crazy, and what I still loved anyway. Okay, guys, this week, I've got some solid things that either made me swoon or made me want to throw popcorn at the screen. First up, Chi Cheng's aggression. Look, I love a confident man as much as the next BL addict, but sometimes our boy goes full alpha gorilla mode. The grabbing, the pushing. Sir, consent exists. Don't get me wrong, we get those rare, tender moments where he's sweet, smiling, maybe even human. But then boom, he's back to acting like he's auditioning for 50 Shades of Poor Communication. I get it. It's part of his bad boy persona, but sometimes it's too much. The aggressive top energy doesn't always translate to romance. Occasionally, it just screams, "Therapy, please." Next, Wu Suowei's Olympic-level gay panic. I swear this man treats attraction like it's a communicable disease. Every time someone flirts, he reacts like he's been cursed. I know it's supposed to be internal conflict or whatever, but the excessive recoiling is wearing me down. Like, how are we supposed to believe he's going to go from "you cooties" to "let's get it on" with Marvin Gaye playing softly in the background? If you don't know who that is, pause this recap and Google it right now. It's time to dial back the full-body revulsion, buddy. A little shock is fine, but constant disgust kinda kills the mood. Now let's discuss the real tragedy of this episode. Chung Yu's pants. Wardrobe department. What happened? Who looked at those sad, baggy trousers and said, "Yes, perfect for our flirtatious, confident side character"? They look like something he borrowed from his grandfather's retirement home. The fit? Atrocious. The crotch? Practically grazing his knees. I hate to nitpick, but it's distracting. Like, how am I supposed to focus on the chemistry when I'm mentally yelling, "Taylor, someone call a tailor"? On the bright side, Chi Cheng's wardrobe glow-up nailed it. That soft brown and tan combo was everything. A perfect break from his usual villain in black aesthetic. He looked classy, calm, and still hot as hell. Seriously, wardrobe team, more of that. Less of Grandpa Chung Yu. Please and thank you. All that said, I genuinely enjoyed this episode. The chemistry, the humor, the tiny cracks in everyone's armor. It's all coming together. I trust the writers and director to steer this chaotic ship in the right direction. Wardrobe, though? Jury's still out. Can't wait for episode 5. Same time, same chaos. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell me your favorite or most ridiculous moment. And don't forget to grab my ebook, The Unintended Escort. Trust me, if you love emotional disasters in beautiful suits, heat, and humor, it's right up your alley.